Hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest, 8-Second Gaming, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys one very simple trick to help you win more endgames, and this is making your enemies fight each other. This is one thing that I see a lot of people struggle with, especially in lower ranks, but it's one thing that you can instantly implement into your own games to start to climb immediately. So let's actually hop into this, but just quickly, if you guys find this content useful and enjoy it and want to see more, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps my channel a lot. The more people that interact with this, the more that YouTube pushes it out, and it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it just goes sky high. But also, this is a clip from my Twitch stream, so if you guys want to see my gameplay live, ask me some questions, hang out with me, I'd really appreciate to see some new faces over there. The link to my stream will be in the description below. But now with that covered, let's actually hop into things. Now this is an endgame on Stormpoint, and Stormpoint does have some pretty harsh endings. I think a lot of us can testify to that. But in this particular endgame, we are not in a very good spot. As you can see on the map, we are in a tiny little corner right here, and there's already a team on high ground right here that is in a much better position than we are. But also, as you can see in front of me, there is a guy right here. So there's a team that also has this kind of bubble over here. So right now, we are not in the best of positions, and this team across from us also isn't in the best of positions, but they have the added benefit of being able to go up the far side of the circle. For us, in order for us to get up there, if we were to try and do it, we'd have to go through both teams to do it, and if we want to go straight up the hill, we are now playing underneath the team that's right here. All of the options for us are really bad. So what we're doing right here is using the time that we have right now to try and force the team away from us that is in front of us. And what I mean by that is this guy right here, I want to send him all the way over here. I do not want to let this team have any moment to breathe because I need them to go up the hill. And why do I need them to go up the hill? Well, it's very simple. If they go up the hill and they start to play this side of the circle, then they are going to have so much real estate to shoot the team that is above us. And if they start to harass the team that is above us, it's going to give us a nice spot to play down here. And the team that is above us is going to have to respond, so they are going to shoot each other, and they're going to be focused on dealing damage to each other and not us. If they're not focusing on us, that is perfect for us because now we have more options to play off of. And this is something that I see a lot of people struggle with. They'd have this team behind them and they wouldn't know what to do when these guys are positioning on them, so they would just let them position on them and they would not know how to force them away. So as you can see, all we're doing is just taking strong positions here to force this team away, and it's very, very simple. As you can see, I'm not doing anything extreme. I'm not doing some insane movement techniques. I'm not like out aiming anybody. I'm just positioning myself so that this team has no options, and if they do peek or show themselves, all I'm doing is getting as much damage out as I possibly can. I'm not even looking to kill one of them. If I kill one of these guys, it's cool, it's whatever. It's not going to be game breaking for us because we're not going to push it, but it could help in the long run. But over the course of this little end game, I'm not actually looking to kill them because I want them to work for me. So as you can see here, this is the exact reason why. This is such a bad spot for us to push because look at how much advantage this team has right here. They have this head glitch. We don't have a ton of cover to play here. There's nothing going for us right here. But if you look at the left side of this, there's not a lot of cover for them to play up there either. The only advantage that they have in this spot right here is the fact that they can shoot down on us for free because this ledge gives them a head glitch. But because we sent this team going up the other side, it now puts the team in front of us in an awkward position because now they have to accept and deal with the team on their left now. And that is what I mean by let your enemies fight or make them fight, because now this team is going to be distracted by the other team. And I am sending damage out here because I don't want to let these guys sit there for free either. I want the team on the left shooting them. I want to shoot at them. I don't want to give them a moment's notice or a moment to breathe. So as soon as they pop that lifeline halo, that is a big ultimate that is now down the drain because they're not going to have that to protect them when the ring actually does start to close, which is when that's going to be needed the most. If they had that halo, as the zone is closing, then the team that is to their left would have much more options to shoot us because they wouldn't be able to shoot the team that's up there. So that is good for us to get that out. And as soon as that lifeline halo gets out, I don't tunnel vision on that. That's another thing that I see a lot of people, especially low elos, struggle with, is they tunnel vision. So when I'm doing here is not tunnel visioning, and I'm starting to look at the team that I was trying to send up the hill, because I don't want them to see that halo and be like, oh, well, we can't shoot them, so let's shoot the other team. And as you can see, these guys were positioning to look for us, so I'm just doing as much damage as I can here. Again, not looking to necessarily get a kill, because even if I get a kill, we can't push it, but I'm just looking to make sure that they know that I know that they're there. And as soon as that lifeline halo drops and my teammates start taking damage, I'm right back looking at this team because they are our main priority. Now, this is a little bit of a slip up by my conduit. I have no idea why my conduit ulted here. Even in the game, I was like, I have no idea what's going on. This was actually a random that we did duo queue into. So me and the Loba are queued together, and then this guy was a solo. So he just did that. I don't know why. This was potentially a huge blunder that could have cost us at least a teammate, if not the game, because this is something that could deter pushes, but it's fine that he did use it here because now I guess the team that's above us can't push us. But again, as you see here, this is a really bad spot for me, and I do mess up, but I also get caught on this little like railing here. As you can see right here, this does stick out a little bit. So as I go to back up after I'm getting shot, I do get caught on this. And this is the exact reason as to why I wanted to keep that team on the left, aware that I knew that they were there, but I just didn't do it effectively enough. And I am the type of person in these situations to show you guys when I also mess up. So this just goes to show how effective keeping those people off you can be. Now, thankfully, they don't actually push this, which is a good thing for them. Sometimes I don't expect people to make the proper plays, and I would not be surprised if a team did throw themselves across to actually push this, but it's a good thing that they didn't. It allows us to get a reset, and the other team just continues to go up the hill, because as you can see, this up here is much more advantageous for this than being down here. I think that was just a straggler that was making their way up late, happened to see me, and was able to get a really good one clip off on me. It happens. Sometimes you're not going to have the best situations, sometimes you're not going to have the best luck, but it just goes to show that even if something like that happens, you can bounce back from it. Because now we've sent that team up the hill, and as you can see, they are fighting. And the team that used to be in the best position in the zone is now in one of the worst positions because they're stuck right here with no cover, no lifeline halo, and now two teams staring them down. So you can see now, as soon as we realize that those guys are fighting, we don't want to give them any little bit of a break. We want to make sure that we always pressure this team. So we start to move to position ourselves on this team's back so that they don't have any spots to play. And I do take a little bit more damage than I would have liked to here, and we start eating a bunch of grenades. So we're not super overzealous, but we're just sitting here making sure that this team knows that we're here, making sure the enemy teams are still fighting. And now you can see in the kill feed, there are some trades. Bangalore 7538 did knock MNK for life, and then Lizard Brain did also knock the Bangalore. So that's the same Bangalore 7538. So we know that there is a team that has, it's a 2v2 now. There were knocks on both teams, and that is a huge indication for you guys. And this is why I do say that people should typically play on anonymous mode, because instead of MNK for life, you would see whatever character they're playing with the 4 random numbers. So you'd be able to tell easier which people are knocked. I'm not playing on anonymous mode right now because I actually don't know why. I should be switching to it. I have no good reason to why I'm not playing on it, but it is a good example as to why you should play on anonymous mode. But as soon as we see that, we start to make our way up, because now we want to take this spot away from them and we want to continue to pinch these teams. We want to make them fight. And now you can see a Loba just got knocked in the kill feed, so we know that they are still hard fighting on each other. There's an altar portal that just went out, so somebody's back at the altar void nexus. There's some more trades, there's some finishes, there's a lot of stuff going on, so we're just looking to continue to make these teams be in really bad spots. And my teammates did a lot of damage, so when I peek over here with the Eva, I'm able to get one knock on someone, but also miss a bunch of shots, and then continue to get a bunch of damage out here. Now my teammates do take a lot of damage. You can see my Loba is at one health, and this guy is at like 60 HP. I'm at 100 HP, but with the time to kills right now, you don't want to press your luck. So I don't put myself in a very overly extended spot here. I don't want to try and drop it completely. I do fall a little bit lower than I was actually expecting to, but thankfully I do have a conduit who was able to heal me. My conduit was able to get an armor swap. We're able to actually heal up and reset this fight now. And we do know that everybody isn't on equal playing field because there were some finishes, there were some knocks, there were some trades. So we know that we are the only full team left, and that is big for us. So now we hold this team that's on the bottom of the hill, and we just don't let them get any positioning on us. This is something that a lot of people do struggle with. As soon as they have a little bit of an advantage, they don't press it, and they let teams reset and then turn the tides on them. So as soon as this team is running up the hill, I'm just trying to shoot them as much as I can possibly shoot them. I do get a really good knock here, and I'm able to actually see through the Bangalore smoke here. This is something that a lot of people should be aware of if you're playing Bangalore, if you're playing against Bangalores. If a Bangalore smokes and the ring is behind them, you can see their silhouette. This isn't a glitch, this isn't a bug, this is something that's in the game because the ring is just illuminating them through the smoke. If you're playing Bangalore, just be aware of this. But because of it, I am able to see the Bangalore healing, so I'm able to get a really good shot on her. She jumps, I'm able to finish her off, and now I know that the last person on this team was the person that I was trying to kill before I had to run back up. So we just drop, we go for some shots. I am missing a little bit here, but it's okay because my teammates are able to help me get the kill, and we are able to win. So you can just see we took a really bad position, forced the enemy teams to basically work for us, and turned a really bad position into a game-winning position, just making the enemy team fight each other. So if you're able to actually put this into effect, manipulate your enemies, make them work for you, you can win a lot more games and rank up a lot easier. But thank you guys all for watching. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. Once again, I'm 8 Second Gaming. I'll see you guys in the next one.